Hi. No, afternoon. Hey, I'm gonna do a get ready with me and then talk about my future giveaways in this live. Trying to figure it out. This is my first time going live, so I'm not like really sure how this is working. Can you hear me? Two people. Let me know, guys, if you can hear me because I have no idea. This is my first time trying. I probably should have done a test run. Okay, good. Yay. Okay. Well, you can sleep if you want. I'm just gonna talk about my future giveaways. I have the 100 subscriber giveaway going on, so I was gonna talk about the ones that are gonna happen like after that because I'm almost at 300 subscribers, which is amazing. Like I'm at like 274 or 72 or something like that. Like I'm so close to 300, so that's really exciting. But yeah, I'm just gonna. I guess I'll just talk about it while I get ready for the day and stuff. So yeah, basically it's fine. Yeah, but basically, I think I'm gonna have a couple different giveaways going on. So I'm probably gonna do a 300 subscriber giveaway. I'm going to America next Tuesday, so like another one. Yeah, that one doesn't end until April 14th, I think. But right after that, I have a 300 subscriber giveaway, and then I'm having those mini giveaways. I don't know if you watch my other videos, I talked about it a bit. But so those giveaways are like, if I see you commenting on my videos a lot and like supporting me and stuff, I'll like do mini giveaways for those people kind of stuff. I don't know if maybe that sounds confusing. Like, do you get what I mean when I say that? Or is that kind of confusing? But yeah. I live in Japan. So I used to live in the US, but I'm living in Japan currently. Are you in the US, Laura? Oh, Canada? It's kind of close. But yeah. So on my giveaway for 300, I'm going to the US in 3 days, 3 days ish. Yeah, it's cherry blossom time. Well, yeah, I think starting from like today or tomorrow, the blossoms should all bloom. I went out and saw some flowers yesterday, but they're not 100% like completely bloomed and stuff now. So they should, but it's like today is like the day, I think. Today or tomorrow. So they're going to be really, really pretty. Just exciting. Because I've been here before for cherry blossom time and stuff, but I usually end up having to work during those times. Like when you go for like, people go here during cherry blossom time to like, have picnics and whatever. And I missed those times because I had work. So this is like the first time where I can actually go see them, which is exciting. Oh, North Carolina? That's cool. I lived and grew up in South Carolina. But yeah. I'm going to the US Tuesday. So right for me it's Sunday here in Japan, Sunday morning. So like 2 or 3 days from now, I'll be in Chicago, and then I go to South Carolina for a couple days too. Um, but yeah, so when I go to the US, I'm gonna pick up a bunch of items for giveaways and stuff. Like, it's just expensive getting anything here, like American brands or European brands or any kind of makeup. Oh, hi, okay, I don't know how to pronounce your name. Sweet Fariha? How do you say your name? I can't pronounce it right, I don't think. But yeah. Oh, cool. I know Raleigh. I don't really know Cary. I don't go up to North Carolina that often. I kind of stay in South Carolina or I go down to Atlanta, Georgia. Fariha. Fariha? Did I say that right? Far, Fariha. Okay. Hopefully I said that right. I'm sorry if I'm butchering it. I know. It's just my name is not that hard either. It's literally 2 syllables. It's Mo, or like in it together it's Mo. But people always get it wrong, which I don't mind. But I always get scared of getting other people's names wrong now. Because even like the simplest names get butchered. So but yeah. I'm just talking about giveaway stuff. So I'm gonna have, is there any like products you guys want to see my next giveaway and stuff? I am having a 300 subscriber giveaway after the 100 subscriber giveaway ends. Yeah, I love the smell too. It's nice, and the flowers are really pretty. But it literally the little season lasts for like a week, because then after they all go up, all the flowers fall down. So you have a week to get them all. Ooh, 3 more subs to 500. That's so close. Congratulations. 500 is a big number. That's like a really big milestone. That's like really amazing. I'm like at 272 or 274 right now. So hopefully I'll get to 300 before the end of my 100 subscriber giveaway. And then I'm going to have my 300, and then I'm also doing like those mini giveaways and stuff that I was talking about before. Which if you guys don't, I'm gonna make a video on that, like just explain it, because it might be kind of confusing. But basically, I'm gonna do like a mix. They're like mini giveaways. So like, I might give away just one palette or something for those mini giveaways, or like a giveaway of like 5 or 6 masks. Oh yay, yeah, guys, support each other. You're like, oh, 2 more, almost at 500. That's really cool. Congrats. But yeah, so for like the mini giveaways, I'll give away just like 1 palette, or like a palette, or like maybe like a little box of face masks or something. But they're mini, and so those I'll give to, like, if I see people comment on my videos a lot and all that, or I don't know, just in general, I notice them supporting me, I might like give those people prizes and whatnot. So that might sound confusing though, so I'll see how that works out. Oh yeah, but basically I wanted to ask you guys, is there anything that you guys want to see in my future giveaways, like product wise, palettes and stuff? Oh yay, Laura. Yeah, Fariha, that means you'll be at 1 more subscriber. That's cool. Very, very cool. I'm gonna contour my face just a bit. It's so close though. It's so close. 499. That's such a really frustrating number, but it's so close. I'm sure you'll get like at least one more subscriber in like a couple hours or something. I feel like you should. Are you gonna do anything for Reha for your 500 subscribers? Give like a giveaway or anything? Or like a special challenge video? How can I do that? We'll have to wait until this is over. To subscribe to her? I think you can usually like yeah, you can do that. On mobile, and then like I don't know if you guys are on mobile or not. If you're on mobile or something, you can like click to go to her channel from like the little setting, the little three dot things beside the name. Yeah. So close. That's exciting. Yay. Yeah. Trying to. I don't know. I feel like I never blend mine out perfectly though. But I'm going heavy. Oh yeah, but so I keep going off topic, but is there any makeup palettes or products you want to see in other giveaways? Like I know the Soft Glam palette is like really big right now, so would you guys want to see that in like a future giveaway or like a modern renaissance palette or what? Like anything like that? Um, blush. Ooh, that'll be exciting. I love skincare and makeup, so that's really exciting. Your supporters will be really happy. Hello, Queen Lissily. Did I say that right? We're just talking about giveaway stuff right now, and you should subscribe or support Sweet for Reha if you didn't. She's at like 499 subscribers, so she's so close to 500. I want to see Queen Lissily. Is that to me? Thank you, Queen. I'm gonna just call you Queen, okay? Because I don't know how to pronounce Lissily. So I just call you Queen, okay? Thanks, Queen. I appreciate that. Um, are those your nails in the profile picture? Those are really pretty. I can't do my nails. I'm a teacher, a kindergarten teacher here in Japan. Um, so I can't do my nails and all that, which sucks. Same. The minute I put on one coat, I somehow touch everything in the room and get nails everywhere. Well, I go to a pretty casual school. So there's not too many rules, but like I can't wear like I could probably work a nude nail polish, but I can't do like bright pink or anything, and I can't have them long. So I just don't do my nails in general. So and then like I can't have purple hair or anything. I have to stick to like the natural colors. But that school is pretty chill. There's more schools like I'm starting another teaching job at like a college. So I'll be a college teacher. And then there I have to wear a suit to work. So it depends on the school. So like British royal family. Yep. Thanks. Yeah, it's pretty fun, which is kind of interesting that I became. Oh, hey, Janice Reyes. Oh, thank you. But yeah, oh, I don't need this. Highlighter. Yeah, highlighter. Yeah, Japan is really fun. I would suggest you guys. Well, I mean, it costs money, but if you guys can come, you should come. The Olympics in Japan is coming um in like 2 years or something like that. It's like I think 2020. So I think that would be a really cool time for you guys to come to Japan. I would also suggest if you ever go to Japan, don't stay in Tokyo because that's way expensive. You would, yeah, this is amazing. This is the NAR Super Orgasm Illuminator. It's beautiful. But if you go to Japan, go to like Yokohama or even go farther down or and stuff like in Fujisawa and stuff. It's like so much cheaper, but you can still take the train to Tokyo when you want to go. At the college, I'll teach English. I'm an English teacher here, which is cool. I don't know if I have my English is not like super proper or anything, but I'm technically a native English speaker, and people here in Japan just want to be taught by native English speakers, especially because the Olympics are coming. Um, because the Olympics are coming, a lot of jobs and people really want to hire people who speak English. So there's a bit bigger need for like English teaching and stuff, so that people know how to speak English for the Olympics. I'm actually from Japan. Well, my mom is Japanese and I was born here in Japan, but and my dad is American, so I grew up in America, South Carolina. But I was born here and everything too. I speak kind of like my Japanese because I teach at like a kindergarten and stuff, and my family, I speak to my family because there's in Japanese and compared to English, there's levels of like respect speaking, if you know what I mean. Like in English you kind of speak, I mean, without cuss words and like slang and all that, but like there's no like, you don't conjugate verbs depending on who you're speaking to. Um but here in Japan there's like actual like levels of respect when you speak. So like my Japanese is super super casual and it's more geared towards family and little kids. So yeah. So like my Japanese is super child friendly, like for kids and for family. So it's not very good for like speaking to strangers or people older than me because you speak to people, your elders, differently and stuff. But it's okay. I understand a lot more just because my mom speaks Japanese. But usually, like growing up, if she spoke to me in Japanese, I spoke to her back in English. So I'm still like trying to learn how to speak Japanese. I know enough to live here. You, yeah, and then yeah, the highlight is really pretty. It's not blended though. I'm gonna have to go back and like put some blush over it a bit. But it's super super pretty. And I stopped using it for a while because I didn't like it. But now I'm like, why did I stop liking it? I don't know. It's this one. Well, if you're a foreigner and they can tell you're a foreigner like me, obviously I don't look like Japanese. They're not gonna make a big deal out of it. I think that because they're like, okay, um, she just doesn't know. But like I think if you go to like and you start working like a big corporation and you're like an office job or something, they'll probably take it more disrespectful, even if you're a foreigner, because usually you have to be fluent to get into those kind of jobs. And so, um, what do you call it? they expect you to understand, to speak those kind of things better. Um, but like for me, my job, strangers around and stuff, I don't think they if I speak to them casually, they don't like take it to heart. They just assume I don't. That's just how I speak. Like I don't know how to speak politely or formally. Yeah, there's like a lot of like little like traditions and customs in China. There's some here too. There's some like similarities and differences. Like here you have to and I didn't know this at first until I started my job. But like if you visit someone's house, you have to take your jacket off and everything before you enter their home. You can't go into their house and then take your jacket off. Well, I mean you can, but it's disrespectful. Obviously those are different. Like family and friends are different, but um I'm gonna blend my blush and highlight a bit. Okay. It's 10:30 a.m. The only time zones I know is oh hey Daniel. The only time zones I know is in America it's like nighttime right now, I think. In South Carolina it'd probably be like 9 p.m. ish or something. But yeah. 9:31 in Michigan. Yep. I think Japan is 12 or 13 hours ahead of the East Coast time in the US. Oh, 8:31 p.m. Queen. I really want to go to Texas one day. I feel like that'd be really cool to go. Oops, sorry, hit the desk. I'm moving stuff. Yes, I'm talking from the future. I'm all the way 12 hours ahead of the future. I'm gonna do my eyes next. Yeah. But yeah, oh yeah, I didn't get it's 10:30 p.m. where I'm on East Coast of Canada. Oh, okay. 10:30. That's pretty late. I'm not gonna make this what is it called? Alive too long. Um, but yeah, I just wanted to like get ready and talk about my future giveaways a bit. I asked this earlier, but I don't think I got an answer. No, not yet. I'm announcing on the 14th of April, but I'm talking about my next giveaway after that. Next couple giveaways after that actually. So I was gonna ask you guys what palettes or like makeup products you want to see because I want to do a 300 subscriber giveaway because I'm at 272 subscribers right now. So I want to have my hopefully if I get to 300 before the giveaway ends, I want to do my 300 subscriber giveaway. So is there any products like palettes and stuff like a Soft Glam or something palette you guys want to see in that giveaway? Because I'm going to the US in like 2 days or 3 days. Ooh, 274, yay. Yeah, so close to 300, which is really surprising because I didn't think I'd get there so quick. So I thought I was gonna have like a little more time between the 100 subscriber and the 300 subscriber and when those end to like collect items, but I think it might get there before the end of the giveaway ends. So I'll have to just buy a bunch of products when I get to the US. So like, do you guys want to see like the soft glam palette in there or the Renaissance palette or like a specific palette. And I am I will be going to Chicago and then I'll to South Carolina too. So I'm going to two places. Um. Oh yeah, Daniel. I'll definitely watch your live when you go. I'm surprised there's so many of you guys here. I was thinking there might be one person the whole entire time. So I'm really surprised. Thank you guys. Uh. Yeah. I'll just get something that like a palette that kind of flatters most people's skin tones. Like maybe I don't know. I feel like a soft glam palette is pretty popular right now for like just people in general. Like, that one's pretty popular, so I might get that. I don't know, or like a Morphe palette. Maybe a Morphe palette because there's so many colors in there, so that way, what do you call it? There's probably a color for everybody. Yeah, I think the soft glam is pretty safe in terms of like colors, but I don't know. I'll see. I'm gonna have to get a couple different palettes for future giveaways too. Shipping from the US to Japan is way too expensive, so I have to like stock up on a bunch of giveaway prizes and stuff while I'm there. Yeah, customs too. So, and then if there's any weather or anything, things get delayed by like weeks. Yeah, I want to get the Morphe palette for myself, so I might a Morphe palette. So I might just pick up an extra one, a second one for you guys for that. But I'm gonna have the 300 subscriber giveaway, and then obviously I'll have a 500, and then I'm gonna have like mini giveaways too, where it's like just one palette or like a box of skincare or something. Um, but so that's a lot of stuff to pick up. But I don't know. I like shopping for makeup, so it makes me feel a little more justified if I'm buying it for someone else than spending all my money on myself. In Japan, I lived well, I was born here. I moved to the US when I was like 3-ish. And I've been back and forth for a while. Lived here for a year again, like after high school. So I've been back this time and like I'm more permanently living here since August. So what is that? Like not like 7 months, 7 or 8 months. Um Money in Japan looks pretty cool. I mean, it's not the same. There's dollars and coins. I have money here. I'll show you guys. It looks like this is like the 5,000 yen, which is about $50, 40 something dollars, $5,000. No, 5,000, $40 or $50, depending on the conversion rate from US dollars and stuff at the time. Um, and then they have like a bunch of coins and stuff. They have like these coins are like the 100 the 100 yen. These are $1 basically. My mom lives in here with me in Japan. My dad still lives in South Carolina. She moved over here. My grandma, her mom, is like not doing as well health wise because she's getting older, so she's here helping take care of her and all that jazz. I haven't seen Mexico. Well, no, have I? I don't know. Maybe I have. Like Mexican money is pesos, right? Am I saying that right? Pesos. Yeah. I don't know what eye look I'm going for today. I always reach for the reds in this palette though. It's not blended. I forgot, but I don't know if you said this, Queen, but do you live in the US or do you live in Mexico? There's like so many people from all over the place in my subscribers and stuff, so I don't know. That's a hard question. I think the one thing is food is different. There's like I can get a lot of food here, so I like eating here in Japan more. But there's a couple things in the US that I like better. Like Mexican food in Japan is like super expensive. Um, like really expensive and super like the portions are smaller and then it's like they changed it to make it more like Japan taste bud friendly and all that. Um and I don't know. So it's like I'm definitely when I go back to Chicago, I lived in Chicago for a year and I lived for a bit in Pilsen. If you've been to Chicago, Pilsen's like the Hispanic neighborhood in the city and stuff. And they had like these really good restaurants that I would get a lot of my food from. And so I want to go back there and get some food when I visit. And then I can't get like I'm from South Carolina is like the South, so there's a lot of like soul food and country food. I can't get that here unless I want to pay like a crazy amount of money because everything on all those kind of foods are like jacked up in prices. Oh, really? In Texas? I would think it'd be cheap. But yeah. I don't know I don't know if it maybe I don't know, South Carolina is pretty cheap. Like you can get like so much food for so little. Chicago was a little more expensive, but like here in Japan, like if I want to get like and this is I don't know if, I don't think burritos are technically traditional. I don't know. Um traditional or whatever. But like I'm gonna say just US version of Mexican food. I don't because I don't know what like traditional is. Like a burrito that's like this size in like Chicago when in the city where I lived and all that, I can get for like $5 or something. Here it's like 15 or $20 for like a burrito this size. And then like that kind of stuff. Ooh yeah, that's more expensive than where I lived in South Carolina and Chicago. I can get something like a small plate is like $10 or less for me usually. Guess it really does depend on where you live. Yeah. I kind of get the though if it's like what do you call it? So expensive to like ship. Like if you live anywhere and like sending to like a different country is gonna cost you like $50 or $60 to ship. I can understand that if they don't have the budget. I live in Japan and most of my subscribers are outside of Japan. I think I have like two or three subscribers in Japan. So like making it domestic would be kind of pointless because then no one could enter. Um, and then luckily, as long as I keep my giveaways between a certain box size and a certain weight limit, it's not too expensive. It's like $10 to $15 shipping. Luckily for me, I don't so, but that's as long as I keep it within a certain size limit and all that. So I can't go like giving out like this much stuff. That's like probably gonna cost me hundreds of dollars in shipping. But yeah, yeah, I want to go to Poland too. I want to go to so many places. Sushi, where do you live, Laura? I forgot everyone where everyone lived already, and I'm pretty sure everyone said it at one point. Oh, you're on the Canada. I forgot. Um, yeah, sushi is really good though. Sushi is really expensive in South Carolina though, but it's really cheap here. They have the little what is it called? Like the hyakuen, like $1 like things where you go to the restaurant and it's like you order the sushi on like a little iPad looking thing and it comes like in a train through the restaurant to you. And like each sushi is only like the equivalent of like $1. But it's really good and really popular and most Japanese people like it, so it's really cheap here to get sushi. But you can also get really expensive sushi for like hundreds of dollars, literally. Yeah. It can get shipping international can get expensive. I'm just lucky that mm, and this is my last giveaway winner ended up being from the US, so I don't know how much the shipping would go up or down depending on like if I get someone for my next giveaway from like India or Canada or anything, but I'm assuming it's gonna be around the same price range, hopefully. Um, but yeah, shipping can get expensive. So, ooh, Poland and soon Palestine. Palestine, forgot. Yeah. My favorite food in Japan. I don't know. That's a hard question. Japan really loves Italian food and like pastas and stuff. So like if you go anywhere here, there's like, so many like pasta restaurants and stuff, Italian restaurants here. So I really like Italian food. Though it's technically not Japanese, but that's really like it's everywhere here. Um, but I really like katsu and stuff like that, which is like the what is that called? I like the hare katsu, which is the like fried pork or chicken, and then you have it with lettuce and rice and like the sauce, this really yummy sauce and stuff. There's so many foods here. Sushi is really good. Everything is good. Yeah, shipping between US and Canada is not too bad. I don't know. I've never really shipped too much while I was in the US, besides for my own personal, like going from Chicago to South Carolina. I can't speak on that, but yeah. I really want to go to Canada though. I want to try the is it poutine? 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 The French fry thing they have. Ooh, that's more expensive, yeah. But do you get a lot of sushi for that, queen? Or is it like a couple sushi for $30? That's $30 each? Yeah. Sushi can get really you can get sushi cheap here. But we're the cit Japan is a lot smaller and it's surrounded by the ocean, so I think fish and fresh fish is just much more readily available compared to like the US, especially depending where you live. Okay. I really want to try that. I really want Canada though. I want to go to so many places. Yeah. I don't know what eye color I want to do. Hmm. 5 pieces for $15? That's expensive. Yeah, that's really expensive, I think. Is it even good sushi? Like I don't know if you'll like is it can you tell if it's fresh or does it 'cause that sounds really expensive. Just 5 pieces? Yeah, that I heard that. I really wanna try it. I don't know, cause I don't know, in whenever I watch YouTube videos and stuff and people visit Canada, they always say to try that, and it's really yummy. Trying to debate eyeshadow. Guess I'll do blue. I have to build that out. Vegetarian sushi, like, the rolls and stuff like that? Yeah. Vegetarian sushi is really good too. I like the well, no, that's not vegetarian. This is gonna be a really stupid question, but do egg no, that's not sushi. That's not vegetarian. Okay, never mind. Stupid question. But yeah. I will say like the one thing about Japan is like I've noticed it is kind of hard if you have like a vegetarian or especially vegan diet, it's harder to get food here in Japan. Um just because a lot of the foods here, even if there's no like actual like pieces of meat, a lot of the stuff is cooked in like beef stock, chicken stock, fish stock, and stuff like that. Yeah, sushi is good. My friend, I had one friend from Chicago, and she never had sushi, so we had to take her to a place and get her hooked to it. Sushi is very, very, very yummy. But I mean, if you don't like seafood, though, you probably should just have the vegetarian sushis, or it just might not be a good idea. Okay, I have to build all that color up. I'll do that in a minute. Yeah, I like going to like the Japanese and Chinese grocery stores and stuff too when I'm in the US. It's really good and it's delicious. But it's yeah, it's so expensive to get that kind of stuff in Japan. So like right now, I'm packing a bunch of my stuff to go to America. So I'm packing a bunch of snacks and foods to give to my friends and family and stuff. Would you guys be interested if I did like a giveaway where it was like um Japanese like foods, like candies and all that and snacks? Would that be something you guys are interested in, or is that like completely zero interest whatsoever? Yeah, California rolls have cream cheese, I think. But like other sushis, rolls are like American style sushi. They're not really traditional Japanese. The traditional Japanese is like the rice and the fish on top. Um, those are just usually like just the fish. So you probably like the like salmon ones. Um, but it depends because you can get though if you don't want to start off with raw fish. They do like the smoked salmon and stuff on top, or grilled salmon on top and stuff. So this look is terrible right now. Gonna have to fix it up. I'm actually gonna take this makeup off afterwards, the live though, because I have to do another video. I have to film a video to have some stuff ready for my trip. Yeah, that would be kind of. I think that'd be kind of cool to have a like a Japanese food. Maybe I can get like If you guys have ever heard of bento, obento, it's like the little. If you ever seen like on Pinterest and stuff where you have those really cute like lunch boxes and stuff, and like the what is it called, chopsticks and everything. I might get like a set of that, and then a bunch of snacks and foods from Japan. I think that'd be really cool. It'd be kind of fun to buy stuff for too. Mm. Wait, is it Anya? Anya, did you? You can tell me if I'm pronouncing it. Okay, no raw fish. Okay. Hmm. You chewed it for 10 minutes. That's really bad. Raw fish. Raw fish should. If you get good quality, it's supposed to almost like practically melt in your mouth. It's not supposed to. What do you call it? Be chewy. If it's chewy, then it's bad. At least in my opinion. Some people like chewy though. Yeah. But it really depends because I know a lot of my friends are okay if the fish is cooked, but they really wouldn't want to eat raw fish, which is understandable. Like where I grew up in South Carolina, people don't eat fish like that. At most, the only thing they'll eat is like shrimp, lobster, and crabs, and then maybe some salmon. But a lot of people don't eat a whole bunch of seafood, and it's not like here. I think a lot of people eat seafood at least once or twice a week, if not more. So I think that's more understandable. So they'll like get used to the taste of raw fish and everything. But if you don't eat fish that often, raw fish is probably not a good idea. Raw fish is yeah. Because even me and I like eat fish all the time and lived in Japan a lot and stuff. But when I first had raw fish, it was kind of like so yeah. But yeah, I've definitely done that before. Like you want to be nice and like not spit the food out. I understand that feeling. But yeah, so I might do a giveaway like that. Just a little small Japanese food and Japanese bento giveaway. That'd be really cool, I think. That'd actually be really fun to shop for. Because I just bought a bunch of stuff to send to my friends. Yeah, customs and stuff. Yeah, because I have to send for the US, I can't send anything, but like Japan has instant noodles too, but they're so much better than the American instant noodles. Like, so if you guys want like a taste of what ramen is supposed to kind of be like, but I can't send those because of the customs and stuff because those kind of things contain meat. Then yeah, then I can't send like those kind of stuff. I can't send like the Japanese curry and stuff that has meat, like a beef broth or something. I also have to like figure all that out though because there's probably some people who subscribe to me who are vegetarian or vegan. So I might have to like find some things that um kind of cater to everyone. I'm using the Beauty Lays Impressed You palette. I did like the review on it on my channel. That's my newest video I have up recently. And this is also in the 100 subscriber giveaway at the moment. Um, so I'm using that. This is pretty decent. I like this a lot, except for a few colors. This black is still, I've tried it so many more times after I filmed that video. It's still a very crappy black. It's trash. As well as these pinks. But these blues and the reds are like really, really pretty. So I like it a lot. But the black is trash, which sucks. But yeah. So I'm gonna finish this lookup soon. Yeah, it's really, really pretty. Again, the pinks are not that good, and the black is not good. They're just not pigmented at all. Um, but like the rest of the colors are really good, and there's a lot of pigment, especially in the reds and the blues. But all the colors are really nice, and they blend really nicely too. So now I'm gonna put it up. I don't know. I think I'm going to um at least stay in Japan for the next couple years. Um I do I don't know if I'm going to go back to the US. I like what I'm doing now as a teacher here. So right now with my teaching and stuff like career-wise, I want to at least stay here for a couple more years, like stay where I'm at with jobs and stuff to get like what do you call it? Experience and all that. So and then I guess I just move up and get better paying jobs and with more benefits as I get the experience, but I'm not really sure if I want to go back to the US. Because if I go back to the US, I definitely won't be going back to South Carolina. It's just way too country for me. How are you using? Oh no. What age did I start wearing makeup? When I was in like my last year of middle school and stuff, I was super into that scene emo phase for like a year or two. So I wore eyeliner at that time, like as most people who were into that phase did. Um, but I didn't like start wearing like actual like makeup, like getting into it and stuff until I think probably like maybe junior year of high school or something. Yeah, I like cities better. I don't have to live in the city, but like I like it to be the city to be accessible. So like in South Carolina and stuff, like here in Japan, you don't have to have a car. And then it's very easy to just go up to the city if you want, and then like multiple cities if I want different cities, whatever. In South Carolina, everything is by car, and the cities, if I want to go to a big city or something, I have to drive a couple hours to get to a big city. So it's just not as accessible. So like Japan in general is just more convenient in that way for me personally. Um, but I mean, there's pros and cons to both the U.S. and Japan. Obviously, when I'm in the U.S., it's much more diverse, which is kind of cool. Just to get know people from all of different backgrounds and whatnot. And then some days it can get kind of tiring to be like the foreigner in like a in like 99% homogeneous. I'm an English teacher and I can't pronounce that word. That's pretty bad. But like in like a 99% or 98% Japanese area and be like the one or couple only foreigners there. So you get like attention for that. So that can be kind of tiring sometimes, but I like it here. Yeah, I do that too, Laura. Like makeup is just so fun, and then there's like so many different looks you can do. So it's hard for me to like. I just want to wash it off and do more makeup. I have to actually wash this off though to do my next when I film my next video for like next week and stuff. So yeah, yeah. I heard that too. Like just teachers in general in the U.S. don't get paid as well, and yeah. So I think because Japan is like they're really into with the Olympics coming up and all that. They really want a lot of English teachers here. They want a lot of their workers and people to speak English and like so the pay is pretty good and there's like a pretty big demand for English teachers. Like literally I don't have a college degree and I'm an English teacher teaching at both a college and a kindergarten as an English teacher. So although I'm going to go back to my college degree. I started college, but I went to an art school, and so um, I've kind of decided, obviously, that I'm not going for art anymore. So I have to switch to a what do you call it, different degree. So I think I'm gonna go in and actually get a degree in teaching or something. So, oh really? That's cool. Yeah, I know college teachers in the U.S. probably get paid a decent amount. I think it's mainly like the public school teachers and like the middle school and high school teachers get paid really badly in some states. There's been a lot of I've been seeing a lot of like strikes going on and stuff for those kind of stuff, pay wages and all that. Oh yeah, that's good, Laura. Yeah, there's just the pay. I know because when growing up and when I went to school in the states, my teachers always had to pay out of their own pocket to get school supplies and all that stuff for their class because they just don't get paid that much. The budgets are not very good, especially for public schools and stuff like that. So if I go back to the US, it would probably be after I've gotten my degree and like if I can guarantee that I'll get a decent paying job. Okay. I think I'm gonna leave my eyes at that. Or at least my eyeshadow. That's good enough for me. I'm gonna build up the crease outer corner place. And then I'll leave it at that. Yeah, this black is really crappy. Yeah, a rich husband would be nice. No, that would be very nice. They're kind of hard to find though. Pace of life in terms of like compared to South Carolina. because definitely it's faster here. But I don't live in Tokyo, which is like the super big city everyone goes to visit and stuff. I live more kind of towards the countryside, but even then, it's a faster pace of life, and it's just so easy to get on a train and go to the big city if I want to. But yeah, I'm gonna you'll find out April 14th is. I'm gonna do a live to draw the winner actually for that. I'm gonna do it live and draw the winner for everyone to see because I thought that would be kind of fun. I saw if you guys are following Jessica Parrish, she did that for her giveaway. Her hundred when she finished her 100 subscribers, she drew the winner live, and I thought that was really cool. So I might do something like that. But yeah, I think the country life is pretty nice though. Like it's not super country, but I can also get on the train and get to like where my grandma lives in like the country with all the farms and stuff really quick. But I can also get to the city really quick. So it's just really balanced here. It's just very, very like I can do either or. Yeah, that would be really cool. I think it's fun to draw them live and also kind of lets people know that like I am drawing it and that you guys can see what I'm doing. Because I know some people have questions for that. So I'll like probably I'll just draw everyone live. I'm debating whether or not I have to sit down and look at how many people actually entered into my giveaway. I think there was a lot. So I was gonna actually write down everyone's name. And if you had multiple like bonus entries and stuff, I was gonna do write your names down a couple each time you did a bonus entry and whatnot. And I was gonna like draw from my hat or something. But now it looks like there might be too many people who entered, so then I'm gonna have to just like enter everyone's names and bonus entries into like a spreadsheet or something on YouTube or on Google, and then I'll draw that live. I've seen I've never seen a homeless person except for when I was in Tokyo. So, but Tokyo is like a super big city like New York. Like here, I've never seen a homeless person here where I live in like Fujisawa. Um, or in Yokohama when I lived in Yokohama. Um, so yeah. I think that'd be really cool, Danielle. That'd be really cute actually. That would be fun. But yes, I'm watching not watching. I've been here for a while and been back and forth. I've only seen homeless people in the big city of Tokyo. There's probably some here. They're just more hidden, maybe. But I think generally the healthcare system here is decent. Even if you're making zero money or you're making like less than like $1,000 a month or something, like you're making like maybe $200 or $300 a month. There's like healthcare, government healthcare for you, so you can still go to the dentist, um, doctor and stuff on there. So there's like some help in that regard. Like free healthcare or whatever. I don't know if it's free. You have to pay a little bit, but like if you're really poor, then it's free, I think. Um, but there's like a lot of people who are really wealthy here as well. And there's definitely you can tell when someone's really wealthy and when someone's not as wealthy. But I don't think it's like so bad. Like I think you can definitely see it worse in terms of neighborhood and stuff in the US. Like the divide is like way bigger or no more noticeable. But it's not too bad here, I think, from what I've seen, but I haven't been everywhere. Drug wise, I don't really know. The drugs are like really, really strict here. Like super, super, super strict. So even if it's like a thing, I think it's super, super hidden. Like it's not something people make music about and joke about, or people would even try and talk to anyone about. So like, I don't know. But I don't see they don't get talked about on the news that much and all that either. But it's probably not as like serious. But also in the US, I think people are more open about that kind of things, but I think that's a cultural thing. I think people in the US and in the what is that called? The western part of the world are a little more open about talking about issues and stuff like that compared to the US where compared to Japan where I think everything is more hidden kind of like it's not going to be talked about really. So even if there's issues going on, they're not going to talk about it publicly. So I really don't know. Yeah, like um even like sex and stuff like I think if you ever heard of Japan, you know like all those like I think it's going to be the Olympics will be probably in Tokyo or Yokohama. I think Tokyo. But I actually live in Fujisawa and I live pretty close to Katase Enoshima and that area of Katase Enoshima is going to be I think they're gonna actually have the boat racing and stuff in that area, and I'm like a 10-minute walk from that area. So if you're interested in like the boat stuff, like the boat racing, I think it's boat racing, and like surfing and stuff, it'll be in this area where I'm at. But like the other major events will probably be up in Tokyo. But yeah, cause like even like sex and stuff. If you guys heard about that one time, there was this girl from like a J-pop group, and she got caught leaving the house of her boyfriend in the morning, so, like, she slept over at his house, and so she had to make a public apology video and, like, shave her head, all her hair off on the video. So, like, yeah, there's a lot of stuff where, like there's a lot of shaming and stuff going on in that regard. Yeah, people are very private here, and, like, things are usually more, like, shush shush. But yeah, when those kind of things, yeah, they don't, which is not good, definitely. But things are getting a little better and stuff. There's like the younger people are doing a lot more in terms of what do you call it, um, movements and stuff. But it's just not as like vocal or big as the U.S. because I think Japan's culture is more like let me be quiet and just stay in my lane. Where in the U.S. everyone's very vocal and will address everything and anything they have a problem with, which is like there's goods and bads to both sides. So the good thing with whenever people come to Japan, they always say, "Oh, everyone in Japan is so polite," and all that. It comes from that culture. But the one thing with that culture, it can have issues like that where things get hidden and people have to shave their heads off for having sex, all that kind of stuff. So yeah. Yeah, that's like the one thing. There's like pluses and there's some plus sides, upsides to those things and downsides and like I think it'd be kind of cool if there was like a way to have like a medium between both kind of cultures, but it's hard. But I mean, I guess the one thing about an open platform, like open like culture is at least you're not like wondering if that like anything is true to you or anything like that, but like just I don't know. It's hard. Because there's definitely a lot of things that I think should be more private that get like talked about way too much. Like everyone's very, very open in the US. Okay. Yeah. Just cultures in general. As long as you can just like adapt to the culture, I think it's cool. It's like there's ups and downs and you just have to learn to deal with the downs and stuff. Because and I don't know, I'm not a I don't make any of those kind of things too much of a big deal for me personally. Because if I got angry or anything with any of those kind of any cultural differences for anything, I'd probably go insane. So I try and keep everything pretty neutral. That green had some fallout, so I have to take that off. I should have baked. Um, that's like hard because I know a couple people who had children who had teenage girls, like teenage daughters, get pregnant, and that's like, yeah, it's pretty like shameful for the families or whatever. Um, Usually I think they have to like, I don't know if they have to drop out of college or they can't. They usually don't go into college at first. But I don't know. It depends on the family, honestly. Like the people I knew, the families didn't like abandon them or anything. But I'm pretty sure there's people like that, both in U.S. and America, who get abandoned if they have kids early or something. But it's um. Oh my gosh, I had a whole bunch of green here. Yeah, but it's like I don't know, pretty like oh, but I think it doesn't happen as often. And like the U.S. has all those TV shows of girls getting pregnant, like teenage. Yeah, they can get married. The people I know, they had to get married. So yeah, um, yeah, they have to get married usually. I think at least the people I know, they had to get married. Which I don't know. That's not really, to in my opinion, a good idea. I think if they want to get married, that's fine. But I don't think you should make them because that's just gonna make a really bad family, and that's gonna cause a lot of stress, and then it's gonna cause a lot of resentment towards each other if they didn't want to get married at one point later on in life. And I'm pretty sure the kids will notice that. But yeah, hopefully, I think it's getting better though. Like they have some like really mini, like the culture is getting a little more open. If you watch the TV shows and stuff, there's a little more like how should I say this? There's more people in TV shows and variety shows and like famous people who are not necessarily what do you call it? Straight or anything and stuff. So there's like they're becoming more open. The girl who had to shave her head is now back on TV and she's actually really popular now. Cause there was a lot of outrage in the Japan as well. So yeah, but people are getting better in that regard. It's not as terrible though. I don't know. If you happen to be someone, I don't know, 'cause I think I'm a pretty neutral person in terms of like I'm pretty no, that's not a good way to say it. I don't have any like I'm not a teenage mom or anything, so like I don't experience any of those things, so I can't really talk about them. But from what I've seen from people I know and stuff, it doesn't seem too bad anymore compared to maybe like 10 years ago at my mom's age, which would have been like a complete no-no. But yeah, like I've seen well I think so. On TV now there's a lot of people who are like gay or transgender or something on TV now, and they're really really popular on TV. Um but it's always really hard when it's on TV and stuff to like know when it's okay just for TV and when it's okay for just for life. But I think so. I think it's not I think it's okay for younger people, but I think it might still be an issue for like telling your parents and whatnot. Like for the older generation, I'm 99% sure it's not okay. Honestly, the older generation here are very, very traditional. So, like, super traditional. Like, a lot of the older people here in Japan are really traditional, even like don't like foreigners, kind of thing. Like, are uncomfortable when foreigners are around, kind of thing. Because a lot of them were actually still around from like close to like World War II and stuff. So Like my grandma is 60 or 60 something, upper 60s or late early 70s, and she was born like one or she was 1 years old when they had the atomic bomb and stuff. So there's a lot of people here who still remember that from the older generation. So yeah, that's like the one thing. Those people are a little more like don't like foreigners, and they're probably a little more close minded to like homosexuality and all that. But younger generation wise, I think like people my age and younger in their like 20s and 30s and stuff are probably a little more open minded. But yeah, so it depends generation wise. I think it's the same thing for the US too, though. So I think I'm gonna get off soon so I can film these YouTube videos. I have to. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna for Danielle. I'm gonna try and do that cloud. I'm gonna at least test filming the um cotton candy. Yeah, same everywhere basically. I'm gonna try and test film that cotton candy eyeshadow look for the collab. But yep, I'm gonna test that, and I have to film at least one video for the week. But yeah, so I guess I'll get off now. But yeah, I'll be doing my live to draw my giveaway winners on April 14th or April 15th, depending on how long it takes me to write everyone's names down. Yeah. But thank you guys so much for being here. That makes us look. That make, it makes us look. It makes me really happy because I was literally expecting to have like one viewer the whole entire time or like zero. So like, yeah, thank you guys so much. So okay, yeah, I'll check it. I don't know if I got. I have to check it. I'll email you if I didn't get it because I didn't get a notification for it. But yeah, thank you guys so much. Though I really appreciate it. Bye, guys.